Am I audible? Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to present my presentation on an analysis of the Decadence of Tom Buchanan. In 1925, the writer Fitzgerald launched one of his sharpest and most devastating novel with a character named Tom Buchanan. Who is Fitzgerald? Fitzgerald was an essayist, American novelist, short story writer, and screenwriter. He became the first to turn the national spotlight upon his generation. As leading authorial voices, the J's age has literally style influenced a number of contemporary and future writers. The Great Gatsby is considered as one of the best American fiction novel. It is a first-person narration narrated by the Nick Carraway. Uh, Here is the slide of the brief summary of the novel, and this is the what is the East egg and West egg. And now, who is the Tom Buchanan? Tom Buchanan, who belongs to East Egg, was an we can say a Long Island millionaire with a pivotal character. We can say a critical character, and by the character of Tom Buchanan, Fitzgerald is trying to show what is upper class family, and this is the satire on upper class. We can say that. Gatsby, who is a protagonist and who belongs to West Egg, is a self-made person who is known as most hopeful person ever. And the comparison between Tom and Jay Gatsby from movie review, we watched in our class. Jay Gatsby is a classical example of self-made man, where is Tom is an arrogant, hypocritical bully and laced with racism and sexism. Gatsby is a dreamer, constantly invoicing a better future for himself and focusing on what possible rather than what is practical. Whereas Tony Tanner points out that Buchanan is no more grounded in or significantly related to ancient American history than Gatsby. Gatsby is a fabulously wealthy young man living in a Gothic mansion in West Egg. He is famous for the lavish parties he throws every Saturday night, but no one knows where he comes from, what he does, or how he made his fortune. And Tom Buchanan's wealth and character are instrumental in understanding the limits of Fitzgerald's fascinating and riches, and also the reasons behind the attraction that led Malcolm Colley to denominate some of his works within the category of the romance of money. Character sketch of Tom, and here is a video of a character sketch of Tom. Sorry, somehow I'm not able to play this video. And what is dependence, and which characters are giving the dependence from the novel is also Tom Buchanan, but other than Tom there is another one who is Daisy, who is uh, who is showed to readers as a sweet young lady towards whom reader can feel empathy. But however, when she has an option to choose between Jay Gatsby and Tom, he chooses stability and lavish life rather than love. And other thing I would like to say is Fitzgerald's. Why Fitzgerald tried to give more attention to Tom Buchanan is he said in one essay to Hemingway that riches have been fascinating me unless combined with the greatest charm and distinction, and the expression and satisfaction he expressed that I suppose the character of Tom Buchanan is one of the greatest character I have ever made, and the way Nilay said that Zelda, his wife, from him, from her, he was rejected, and this shows that Fitzgerald had an idea of upper class society. That's why he brought Tom Buchanan as a critical character. Here are my resources. Thank you.
So, Vachalata, my question to you is that do you find any similarity between Tom Buchanan's racial and sexist approach with or and the prevalent time people? So, do you find anything similar between Tom's, you can say, a mental approach of racial and sexism to the prevalent time people? Can you compare between them?
Uh, I think I can connect this to prevalent times people with money. That if you have money, you can do anything. Like Tom Buchanan was inherited rich person, and that is why he was born. What can we say that he was born arrogant or bullious person. So that is why I can say that Tom Buchanan's racial and sexiest approach are still in prevalent time.
So, if you are given any serial character or any movie character of Hindi cinema, Bollywood, yes, yeah, oh yes, yeah. Is it okay, sir? Yeah. So, if you are given any TV serial character or any movie character to compare with this Tom Buchanan, then whom do you compare with and why?
I think not movie, but I am trying to compare him with Iago from Othello. Yeah, I find him. He don't wanted to be. He just wanted to prove himself as he was also a critical character in Shakespeare. So like that character, Tom Buchanan is, and I would like to compare Tom Buchanan with Iago.
My question is how is Decad- Decadence show in the Great Gatsby novel? How is Decadence show in the Great Gatsby novel?
Well, decadence is a word that shows. We can say Tom Buchanan as a antagonist. He was not a protagonist in the novel. He is an antagonist. So what bad things he has carried from from the start phase from the novel to the end is a decadence in the Great Gatsby.
Confusing. That I found your topic as the analysis of the decadence of Tom Buchanan, right? So we find decadence of Jay Gatsby or somewhere around Nick Carraway also. But how do you find decadence in this character of Tom Buchanan? So perhaps in the end of novel that Nick Carraway says they both are returning in their glassy world, but the world of very high living. So do you find any decadent element of this in the character of Tom Buchanan? Yeah. How can you say that it is the decadence of yeah.
I think the movie scene where Tom provokes Gatsby to catch out his anger. That is how he is trying to do the situation towards him to get Daisy. That was maybe a example of his decadence.